This is Robin Heppel with another frequently asked question. So, is there any value in working with a marketing company in regards to figuring out Google Ads? Well, hey, I'm probably a little biased because this is one of the services that we offer, and I think it is for the exact reason that I just shared on the last slide. I've been over the past 3 or 4 years, right? As Google has these reps that they come in. Now these reps, they haven't been around that long, right? I can tell, and they do not know funeral service at all, right? They know the basic stuff, and if they're dealing with like a realtor, if they're dealing with again like a plumber or HVAC service or something like that. They don't understand us, and it was funny because you'd get these Google reps for like a 3-month stint, and then we'd go for the quarter, and then my Google rep would say, "Oh, hey, we're just switching things up. Can you I want to introduce you to your new rep." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine." I said, "Have you warned them about me yet?" And they said, "Yeah, a little bit." I'm like, "Okay," yeah, because it's a bit of a battle every time. Not that it, because they're just forcing you into maximum conversions, and then pay us like $3,000 or $4,000, and you know what? That's not going to work, right? I want to like dial in and really get in, because there's so many ads that there's lots of clicks that we don't want, right? And so I'll argue with one. I'll just share one example, right? Is I really like to start out with the first, like the question in the headline of the ad. Has someone died in Victoria? ? Or has a loved one died? ? And so it's doing a couple things. Again, lots of people who are searching for funeral homes are maybe looking up obituary information. Right, so if someone wants obit information and they see that, they're gonna like go to the next ad, which is awesome, because this person didn't want, they didn't want our services, right? And again, it's Google Ad search, so we're focusing on at need, and but on the flip side, if someone has just died and they see an ad that says "has someone died," they're like, "Yeah," and then they're gonna read the ad more. So back in kind of marketing training, right? You're always told, the headline is the ad for the ad. So I'll just repeat that. The headline is the ad for the ad. So meaning you need a really good headline for people to keep reading the rest of the ad, right? And then once they read the rest of the ad, then you want them to click the ad if it makes sense. So that's why with Google trying to change it all the time, and I think sometimes they want the ads to be more vague, right? Not too vague, because they don't want people to stop clicking on ads, but they don't mind having 1 or 2 clicks, right? Because they're still gonna if they look at it, they click and they go to the website and they look around for a little bit, as long as it's past whatever the threshold is, and then they come back and maybe search again. Then then they're going to charge your funeral home, and then they're going to charge kind of the next one whose ad gets clicked on. So we want people to not click on the ad if they don't fall into the category of "has someone died" and you need a funeral. So anyway, that's my thoughts on this, and how a marketing company does help, because these these inexperienced Google reps are just going to make it like, they just want you to pay that flat fee, and just treat it like the billboard. They'd much rather have people spending their $2,000, $3,000 a month with Google, but have the interaction that you have with your billboard company, which is nothing. It'd be a lot easier for them. So I think for the situation that we're in, we need you need a little bit of expertise in there. So not that some funeral directors can do it on their own. To get more great insights, subscribe to the Funeral Futurist newsletter at www.funeralfuturist.com/newsletter.